Segment 1. A Nation of Contradictions. October 10th, 2025. Welcome back, y'all, to the Poorly Educated Podcast. Today in the news edition. The only show where we talk about serious global diplomacy while microwaving last night's gas station burrito. Now, I don't know what's going on with this country, but today feels like America's trying to win a gold medal in irony. On one hand, Washington's shut down tighter than a Waffle House during a blizzard, and on the other, we're out here brokering peace in the Middle East, buying icebreakers from Finland, and getting thank yous from the Nobel Peace Prize Committee. That's like your buddy losing his job but somehow buying a yacht the next day. Whew. Segment 2. The Shutdown Showdown. Health, hellfire, and no paychecks. So, we're now in week 3 of the government shutdown. And let me tell you, it's uglier than a possum in a pillow fight. The whole thing started 'cause Chuck Schumer wants to keep healthcare subsidies going, while Trump and Speaker Mike Johnson are saying, not till the lights come back on. That's like refusing to fix your truck until it starts running. Federal workers are getting laid off faster than Walmart's seasonal hires after Christmas, and soldiers might miss their paychecks next week. Now, if there's one thing you don't mess with, it's folks who got guns and bills due. Airports in Kansas are about to lose flights. Farmers can't get loans, and even the Smithsonian's shut down. Somewhere there's a dad explaining to his kids, "Sorry, son, you can't see the dinosaur bones today 'cause democracy's having a tantrum." And Trump's over here posting online about how the shutdown's a great opportunity to clean out the swamp. Buddy, at this point, the swamp done filed for unemployment. Segment 3. Justice served cold. The Letitia James indictment. Meanwhile, the Justice Department decided to turn political grudge holding into a full-contact sport. New York Attorney General Letitia James just got indicted for supposedly fibbing on a mortgage application back in 2020. Now, I ain't saying folks shouldn't be honest on their forms, but come on. $18,933 in savings? That's about what Trump spends on hairspray in a month. This indictment came right after Trump told the DOJ to go after her. And sure enough, boom. New prosecutor, new charges. It's like the world's worst episode of Law and Order MAGA Victims Unit. Even the old prosecutor quit, saying there wasn't enough evidence. Imagine quitting your job 'cause your boss wants to turn your courtroom into a campaign rally. This whole thing's got more political theater than a high school doing Hamilton on a $5 budget. Segment 4. The Gaza Ceasefire. The Art of the Deal. International Edition. Now, while Washington burns, Trump's out there saving the world, or at least claiming to. The U.S. just brokered a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas after 2 years of bloodshed. 40 days of peace. 2,000 prisoners released, 48 hostages freed. Sounds impressive. Course, I gotta wonder what comes after day 41. It's like buying a used car that runs great till the warranty expires. They're even sending 200 U.S. troops to Israel to monitor the deal. Not Gaza. No, sir. We ain't stepping foot in there. It's like telling your cousin you'll watch his dog but refusing to touch it. Trump's calling it historic. Well, I'll give him this. Any day the Middle East stops shooting for a minute is worth celebrating. But let's be honest, this deal's thinner than a Waffle House napkin after a chili cook-off. Segment 5. The Nobel Surprise. A Venezuelan thank you note. The Nobel Peace Prize went to Venezuelan opposition leader Maria Corina Machado. But here's the kicker. She dedicated it to Trump. That's right. She straight up said, "This one's for you, Donnie." Somewhere in Oslo, a bunch of Swedes just spit out their coffee. I can't tell if that's diplomacy or the world's fanciest shout-out. Still, it's a wild turn. Trump didn't win the Nobel, but somehow he's got a piece of it. That's like losing American Idol but still selling out the tour. He's over here saying, "We brought peace to Gaza and freedom to Venezuela." Man, at this rate, he's gonna put World Peacemaker on his next NFT card set. Segment 6. Operation Ice Ice Baby. Arctic Defense Deal. Then, there's the Arctic Deal. Trump signed a memo with Finland to build U.S. icebreakers. Now that's America. Can't keep the lights on in D.C., but we're ready to take on the North Pole. Finland's building 4 ships, and we'll make 7 more. It's a big old build-a-boat workshop for democracy. They say it's about national security, but I think Trump just wants to race Putin for Santa's workshop rights. Either way, America's got new toys, and this time, they actually float. Segment 7. Wall Street versus Washington. The Great Disconnect. Now, Wall Street's acting like none of this matters. Stock market's hitting record highs, even though the government's locked tighter than my Uncle Larry's beer fridge. The Nasdaq's up, the Dow's up, and I'm sitting here down $2 'cause my paycheck ain't comin'. They say investors ain't worried. Well, sure, rich folks don't worry about the power bill, 'cause they own the power company. The shutdown's so bad the Bureau of Labor Statistics had to unfurlough workers just to release the inflation report. That's like rehiring the cook just to announce you're out of bacon. Meanwhile, the markets are riding high on AI hype. Seems like the only thing running smooth in America right now is the stock market and the conspiracy forums. Segment 8. The AI arms race. Billionaires gone binary. Speaking of AI, we're now spending more money training computers than educating humans. Reflection AI raised $2 billion to challenge the global tech powers. Microsoft's building AI factories. OpenAI's dropping $1 trillion. Trillion! Man, at this point, ChatGPT's got a bigger budget than NASA. I just hope all these robots remember who plugged them in when they take over. Segment 9. Tesla trouble. When cars go rogue. Tesla's in hot water again. 2.9 million cars under investigation 'cause their self-driving mode apparently thinks stoplights are suggestions. I told my cousin Earl, "You don't need AI to crash your car. You're doing fine yourself." Maybe Elon should call it self-denying mode. I mean, I love technology, but maybe the robots shouldn't be the ones behind the wheel when they still can't tell red from green. Segment 10. The rest of the mess. Weather, bugs, and the bourbon virus. Elsewhere, a big ol' nor'easter's coming this weekend, 'cause why not add a blizzard to the government shutdown? Farmers are getting hit with cyber attacks. Yeah, hackers stealing tractor data now. And Kansas just found its first Asian longhorn tick. That's right, y'all. Even the ticks are immigrating faster than Congress can pass a budget. Oh, and there's a new disease called the bourbon virus. Ain't that just great? A virus that sounds like it should come with ice. Segment 11. The wrap-up. America. Strong, stubborn, and split in half. So, here we are. America 2025. Half genius, half dumpster fire. We're making peace deals, building ships, raising markets and training robots. But we can't even fund our own government. It's like watching a NASCAR driver win the race, then realize he forgot to fill up the tank. The question ain't whether we're strong, it's whether we can stay sane. I love this country, but dang, sometimes it feels like we're the world's most powerful clown car. Honking, smoking, somehow still moving. So, until we figure it out, I'll be right here, watching the news through my cracked TV, drinking gas station coffee, and praying the next headline don't start with "Meanwhile in Washington." And that's today's Poorly Educated podcast, today in the news edition. Stay safe, stay sarcastic, and remember, if the government's broke, at least your sense of humor's still open for business.